Munster have great tradition with the All Blacks, so you always thought that there's something could be in the happening here, and I think just the atmosphere and the intensity that was in the stadium that day, you just felt that there was something incredible happening, and obviously it turned out to be something very, very close. So hopefully now at the weekend we can embody some of that passion and take from some of the past experiences with the Maoris and with the All Blacks, and just bring it out on the field. My memories was a lot of traffic heading over to the game. I think it was probably the first sold out game, so it was a bit of a trek to get there and stuck in traffic for a while. But I was in the West Stand then, watching it all, and just to see the haka and everything, because it was still a surprise even to us at that stage, and that the Munster haka was going to happen. But it was just an incredible event. In my own career, I was just in the academy. I think it was in my final year of the academy, so a bunch of the academy lads had gotten tickets, so we were there in a group and just sitting on and watching, I suppose, in awe of the Munster performance, and unluckily then at the end to be pipped at the end. After coming so close in 2008, you can see that there's not much in these games that if you keep it tight and you can get your nose in front and defend the lead, that these special things can happen in stadiums like Thomond Park. We'd beaten Australia, and before the game we'd met some of the former players from the last time Munster had taken on Australia and won. And I think from meeting some of the players, you got to see that we can beat these international teams. And I suppose everything came our way that night. The weather kind of came to the Munster, kind of brought our skills to the front, and we were able to front up against a good Australian team at the time. And probably the help of hypothermia with some of them on some of their wingers helped us a bit. But no, it was an incredible atmosphere, and it was fantastic to get on. And at that stage that I did get on, we were defending a lead, and you got to hunt down and really be part of it and contribute to it. I think there's going to be a blooding of a lot of young players again, and what an atmosphere for them to be brought into Thomond Park and to experience it. I think it's a memory that they'll cherish for the rest of their lives. So hopefully it can be a good one, and hopefully you can get the result as well. Probably have to get my head around the captaincy and what I'm going to say, but I'll build up to that now over the next few days. It's the first time now. I think I was handed it for 5 minutes before in a game, but this is the first time I've officially going to lead Munster out onto the field. I think the way you see Ireland went at him at the weekend, it kind of shows the respect that the teams have from, and the respect that we have from that the kind of performance it brings out of an Irish jersey last week. And hopefully at the weekend we can do the same, that lads won't stand back, they'll go at it. They're incredible with ball in hand, so and especially with counter-attacks, so we're going to have to limit those opportunities and stick to our strengths. Our defence has been going well this season, so I think we need to trust that and just kind of put the pressure back on them a small bit. Any player that puts on an All Black jersey will be a quality player, so we'll have to be on top of our game. But I think, looking at the way the lads went about the business last week, they were incredible. They were just so precise and they didn't panic at all. So I think there's a lot of lessons that we can learn from that heading into this weekend. Can't wait for it now. I just think it's going to be an incredible feeling to be able to lead Munster out onto the field, and I just can't wait to the haka and get into the game and see what we can do.